All right, guys, picked up another Coleman Powermate. This one's a 800, so it's a 600 watt, 800 max. I found this on Marketplace for 40 bucks. So thought these are pretty cool. I got a 2800 one, and then I got this one. It's a Toro 1200. This one, it's a Suzuki engine in this one. And this one's a Kawasaki. It's I think it's a 78cc Kawasaki. It does run, but only on chokes. We're gonna go through the carburetor and just give this thing a look over. I don't know if it generates power yet. I haven't plugged anything into it. I noticed bringing it home back in the truck, this was kind of leaking here, so I gotta, this is all cracked from age, so I gotta take this apart. Maybe there's some sort of O-ring I can use to seal that up better. I think, yeah, tank looks pretty good in there from what I can see. So let's get this carburetor torn apart and see what's going on there. Alright, so it's got a... Looks like someone just stuffed this in there, which is, I mean, it works. So at least it's got something in there. Let's take these 10 millimeters off. All right, well, that was easy. Let's take this bowl off and see what's going on. So that's pretty clean. Although I'm thinking this jet's plugged up and probably this jet too. Let's take those out. Yeah, that looks like it's plugged. All right, we got some tips here to see if we can get this through. All right, that is clean. Put that one back in. And I can see the needle and seat moving, so that's not seized up. Let's take this one out. Yeah, looks like that one's blocked up too. Might have to get something smaller than this. This is a really tiny hole here. We make a little wire from a wire brush. Okay, so what I ended up doing here, I got this little wire wheel, and that worked for this. So this hole is not supposed to go all the way through, just to these two side holes here. So that goes deep enough. And then just hit it with a little bit of carb cleaner. This one should be good. All right, I'll go ahead and put this back on. Okay, carb's back on. Let's go ahead and check this oil. We'll probably do an oil change on it. It doesn't look too bad. Oil level's right up there. It doesn't look too bad. We'll run it like this and I'll do an oil change later. All right, let's see how it starts. Put the choke on. So it still doesn't want to run without the choke. And I'm not sure why. Alright, I'm going to drain this gas out. I don't know how old it is. Assuming it's pretty old. Doesn't look too bad. All right, so this gas looks pretty nasty. And then I noticed there's a little gap right here. So it felt like the carb tightened up all the way, but it must not have. So that's probably why it needs the choke to run. All right, so that's tightened up. We'll get some fresh gas in here. We'll try it again. All right, let's try this again. All right, that did it. Choke is off. Got a light. Let's plug in a light and see if it works. So yeah, runs good. A few things I gotta check this out. See if I can fix that leak. I took it off the table because all the tools are rattling around, so a lot quieter on the floor. It's cool. I mean, it's made in Japan. You just don't find them like this anymore. It's all metal. All right, thanks for watching.